And we're back live, rejoining our tour. Again, we're up on the second floor by the Sportsbook, but I think we're heading downstairs, excuse me, we're already downtown. Heading downstairs where I'm told that the people are really kind of starting to come in, the beautiful people, the well-dressed people. I mean, it is nice to see this many tuxedos and all of these beautiful dresses. And yeah, I mean, you could tell Las Vegas has not had an excuse to dress up for a gala in a while. And you can tell everybody felt like they were going to go big tonight. And that is what we're seeing here. I mean, this is definitely Vegas in all of its glitz and all of its glamour at the Circa. Okay, right now we're on an escalator. Not the glitziest of places that we've been, but nonetheless, we're going down to the ground floor.
Ground floor, and we're going to see the beautiful people.
So yes, we're going to see the beautiful people. No, I just wanted to make sure that they could hear you, my friend.
They can hear me, I think. I had something to say, but now I forget what it was. But,
okay, and here we are. We've got the bar right in the center.
Turn it around. So we mentioned earlier that only the first 5 floors are opening tonight. The rest of the hotel will open late December. They're shooting for December 28th. Yep. 777 rooms, which is two of the old real slot machines. If you got 3 sevens, you got a jackpot. And the name Circa, in fact, is an homage to Vegas history. And Derek Stevens has really embraced Vegas history and all of the people who made Vegas great up at the Legacy Club, which we're not going to see tonight. It's to honor all the pioneers.
And right here we are, what do we have? The red carpet, I guess, where the most fabulous of the fabulous people make their entrance and get their photos taken. So this would be, I guess, where you check in for your room, the front desk. Is that what we have in front of us, Kevin?
Sure, looks like it, my friend.
Or maybe just a coat check. Tonight it's a coat check. And here is a line as people just coming in, getting ready to party, getting ready to celebrate. And then let's take a walk over and see what Vickie looks like from this angle.
I remember what I was going to say now. You said we haven't had a chance to get dressed up in a while. I should mention this is the first casino to open in downtown Las Vegas in 40 years. And in fact, the first casino to open anywhere, ground-up casino, since the Lucky Dragon 4 years ago in 2016.
Let's get a good shot of Vickie's boots if we can from over here. Right here. I mean, this is just a great view. Now down that escalator is the basement. That's where Barry's, the steakhouse is. That's Barry Day Cake's restaurant down there. It's going to be the only place in this resort where you can go if you're under 21 years old. Beautiful steakhouse from one of Las Vegas's best known chefs. And you can see people wandering into the steakhouse right now under the boots of Vegas Vickie. And we will be down there in a little while, but it is a beautiful steakhouse. And anybody that knows Barry from his days at the Palms knows he knows a lot of celebrities and VIPs. So if you want to see celebrities when you come to Circa, I highly recommend you get a table here at Barry's in the basement and you wait for them to come in. There's a lot of private dining rooms down there. And that's really and there's a chef's table in there that was pretty awesome as well. So yes, here we are.
Can you talk about the art down there a little bit, Al? There's art throughout the casino. They sent us a press release on that. I'm not able to pull it up on my phone. But there's art throughout the casino, famous art.
I didn't get the press release on the art, I'm sorry.
Well, you're more of a food guy.
Yes, if I can't eat it, I don't know that much about it. I'm sorry.
I don't know much about food, but I know what I like.
Yes.
And so what's your favorite thing? What are you looking forward to the most here of the 6 restaurants in Circa?
Well, I'm super excited about getting into Barry's Downtown Prime. I do think, I'm not a big steak eater, but that is the place that I plan to go when I want to be fancy. Upstairs, where we just came from, we have 8 East, and I'm super excited about 8 East. That's Dan Coughlin, who does the Thai on Fremont East, and his wife, Shauna. They're going to be doing Pan Asian there, and I'm super excited about having some new dishes from them. I actually did a little tasting over there, and it's fantastic. And then, man, I cannot wait till we get outside tonight at Project Barbecue, because that seems like the most modest little place. It's a food truck right on Fremont Street where they serve up barbecue, but it also has bottle service. You can get a whole pig out there if you come in for a bachelor or bachelorette party. You got a great view of the Main Street stage when bands are playing under the canopy. Even if there aren't bands playing, you'll be able to watch the Fremont, the Viva Vision light show. So, I mean, just for atmosphere alone, I think Project Barbecue It's going to be a great place you could go whether you have just a couple bucks for a sandwich or whether you want to do a blowout and do a whole pig. And that's what I really like about that restaurant is the versatility. But as far as cool factor, Fancy Pants cool, that's where all the people are going to be at Barry's. And hipster cool, they're going to be upstairs at 8 East. I never want to short sell Victory Burgers. I mean, those guys have been doing hot dogs for over 100 years in Detroit, and they're finally branching out into burgers, so that's going to be awesome. You know I'm probably missing somebody. We just talked to Paul Saginaw about everything he's doing. Yeah. Oh, Jackpot's Coffee. Yes. If you want some really craft coffee, that would be the place that you're going to go. So you're not going to have to leave here hungry. You're not going to have to venture out and look for any place else to eat when you come to Circa. It's just really like the first curated restaurant collection in downtown Las Vegas. You can tell they put a lot of time into it, making sure that they had a lot of, something for everybody, something in every price range, all very cool. So that's kind of what I'm looking forward to, man.
Now, for the people who just tuned in, we should tell them where we are and what we're doing here tonight. We are at Circa, the first ground-up resort to open in downtown Las Vegas in 40 years. And the last one to open was the Sundance Casino, which that was 1980, and later became Fitzgerald's, and later became the D. So Derek and Greg Stevens own the first the first casino to open in 40 years. And also they own the last one to open 40 years ago.
Yeah, and I think what'll be interesting to people that haven't been to Vegas in a while, anybody who is, you don't have to have been here in 1980, but this is sitting on the grounds that was the old Mermaids Casino, which of course you come to for your deep fried Twinkie.
Yeah, no Twinkies here tonight.
Yes, no Twinkies here tonight. And also the only strip club on Fremont Street was torn down to make way for this casino. So Girls of Glitter Gulch were also where that used to sit. Just to give a little nostalgia for folks.
Well, we saved part of Girls of Glitter Gulch is saved right here behind us.
Yes. And then here's my friend Henry, who has crazier hair than I do.
Oh,
what's up, my friend?
What's up?
Good to see you. Good to see you. So,
the best hair in town. The best hair in town.
So how you feeling about the vibe tonight here?
Oh, this is the most incredible experience and best casino to open in Vegas in a very long time.
Cool. Well, thanks, man. I got to catch up with you soon.
Oh, you're the best, man.
Good to see you,
We're
my
going to go to the
brother.
Bulgarian restaurant. You said it's one restaurant you haven't been to.
Well, we're live right now, so we shall. We'll have to do that on another
Sounds
day.
good, man. Sounds
Now,
good.
great to see you, my friend. Henry Wineacre, everybody. Yes.
Can you tell our viewers who Henry is?
Henry, I don't know. He's just a man about town. He's always on the scene here in Las Vegas. Sorry about that. But I always know people who have good hair in this town, and he's somebody I recognize. And you got to say hi.
Our tour is moving on. We're on the casino floor.
And we've got dancing ladies.
Very famous dancing dealers. We saw one in Lego upstairs. We saw one Lego dancing dealer upstairs. And now we're seeing them live and in the flesh. Oh, there's one.
There's actually the ladies up there dancing on risers. If we could take a walk over there and take a peek.
The dancing dealers, famous. Derek Stevens made them famous. You know, when Derek Stevens first came to Las Vegas, he told us last week that he was an investor and he came here because he liked the fact there was no income tax, state income tax here, and he bought a stake in the Golden Gate. And at the time, none of the bars faced Fremont Street. When he bought in 2004, none of the bars faced Fremont, but he pioneered that, and now all of the resorts, all the casinos have a bar facing Fremont Street, and he was the first, and he put that bar out there, and he put these risers, and he put out the dancing dealers and dancing bartenders, and now everybody's doing the same thing.
You know, the one thing I didn't ask when we did our tour, but I really want to check out outside when we get to the bar, is what kind of big giant souvenir cups they're going to have for their frozen drinks, because you know I'm sure Derek's doing something super cool with that, so we're going to have to check into that shortly.
She's posing, a dancing dealer posing for, we're on a media tour, so she's posing for the media. We got a big group here with us.
She's never losing a beat, though. That's the thing.
She's posing and dancing at the same time. So as we said earlier, you can see the screens in the Sportsbook from just about anywhere in the casino, and you can see them from Victory Burger, and you can see them from Overhang Bar.
Yeah, you're not going to miss a play on whatever game you have money on when you're here.
And they got them here too, right next to the dancing dealers. The World Series game is on right now too.
Yes. And I mean, this is seriously, this for the sports bettor, I mean, this is the centerpiece, is that sports book.
Look at that, Al. It's the top of the 7th, and LA is ahead. They could win the World Series tonight. I don't want to jinx them, but...
And that will make people happy in Los Angeles.
Well, there's a lot of people from Los Angeles who live here. Oh, we're moving on. Oh, my friends. I thought...
Mr. Stevens?
Is that Greg Stevens? I've never met Greg.
I think that's who that
Greg is behind the scenes kind of guy. His brother is the one who shakes hands with everybody. Derek, he's the one we all know.
Greg is the guy that pioneered the whole Clean Water Initiative, Clean Air Initiative that's going on here at Circa.
All these little grates on the ground, the air conditioner comes from the ground, not from the ceiling. So Derek is a smoker, and he said he doesn't like, and nobody likes, the smell of smoke. So he said he flipped the HVAC, it's on the ground, and then it goes up and takes the smoke away from you. So you can smoke here, and kids are not allowed here. Over 21 only.
Yes, and he also pioneered, because we're going to see Stadium Swim, their crazy pool area, shortly, and there's some kind of crazy circulation filtration system there that they swear it's the cleanest pool that you're ever going to find anywhere.
And it's year round. It's 6 pools, 3 levels. It looks like an amphitheater. I don't know where we're headed now.
I think they're still doing some photos with Mr. Stevens.
Oh, Mr. Stevens. Hi, Greg. We're from the Las Vegas Review-Journal. What do you think tonight? How excited are you?
This is absolutely fabulous. I'm excited for Las Vegas. I'm excited for downtown Las Vegas. I think this is just a great thing, and it's been a long time in the making, and we couldn't be prouder to finally unveil what we've been working on for the last 5 years here.
We were just discussing, you're the man that pioneered the airflow that's going on here, and also the pool, right? Because I know there are a lot of people that get a little skeeved out by a Vegas pool party. Yeah. You have made sure that it's going to be clean water. Could you just give us a brief explanation of that?
It's basically 6 times the water flow of anything else, so we filter like crazy, we chlorinate automatically, it's all computer controlled. We have hydrochloric acid, the whole thing, all the chemicals you'd have to add to a pool, it's all automatic, and it's on the fly, so there's no measuring or up and down, and it's 6 times the flow rate of a normal pool. So we flush that water out entirely every hour. Normal pool, it's like every 6 hours, so it's crystal clear.
Pool's going to be open all year round?
All year round.
Wow. So how do you just feel about the party tonight? Are you able to just sit back, relax? I mean, you're giving Las Vegas a little bit of glamour after a very long time without glamour. So how do you feel about hosting the coolest party of the season, if not the year?
We couldn't be more excited. This is absolutely fantastic. We're really excited to be able to do this, and it was rough running right up the middle, but the last 2 hours has been fantastic, and finally we're here. So,
well, thanks for your time, sir. Enjoy the rest of the night.
Thank you.
And Johnny Katz is here. Sportsbook, we're going.
We're moving on to the Sportsbook, and the name of this Sportsbook, Al, is the world's largest sportsbook, which is kind of everyone's saying hello to Al. That's kind of a funny name, the world's largest sportsbook.
I mean, they're going to have to stay on that. I don't know what happens if somebody tries to build bigger. They're just going to have to knock out a wall and make it bigger. But I don't see anybody building this bigger, anything bigger than this anytime soon. I mean, I have been to sporting events that sitting in the stands didn't feel this spacious. This is just, yes, I don't have the square footage or any of that information, but I mean, this is just massive.
Interesting, Al, they did not give us the square footage for this place. And the reason for that is it's built into the casino. But they do guarantee that they are the world's largest sportsbook cubically. So if you go cubic feet rather than the square feet, they're the biggest. Both them and the Westgate Superbook can fit about 1,000 people. But the Westgate, they do have square footage, and that is a little bigger than this. But this is bigger because it's 3 stories.
Right. So basically, there's something nice about that, because instead of having to go all the way back, further away, you're up. You've got better views. You've got great views from every floor in this building. Great views of this wall, this giant wall of sporting events.
Now, I want to walk down to the bottom down there and see.
Yeah, let's show them what it looks like.
Keep talking. I'll keep
Yes.
talking forever.
So here we are. I mean, you're just trying to look at what's up there on the board tonight, and there's games from all over the world that I saw that they were taking bets on earlier.
The big sporting event, of course, is the World Series tonight, which could end tonight. It could end in 2 innings. It could end.
Yes, there is. Of course, there's a World Series going on, but also we could gamble on Istanbul if we wanted. Up there on that wall, you notice the odds are plus 1150 on Istanbul. I don't know what sport that is, but I'm not quite sure. It looks like they're playing Paris Saint-Germain. Anyway, but that's just you can put money on anything, and I'll watch any sporting event if I have money on it. That's pretty much my rule. So, yeah, I mean, just to show, this is just, an incredibly comfortable place to take in a game. And I don't care how big you think the screen is that you have at home, how much you shelled out at Best Buy recently to have the biggest screen of all your friends. You're never going to beat the view here.
So we can see the podcast studio that we talked about earlier, which goes 24/7, just like this casino. Yeah. So maybe we'll come and we'll do a podcast here, Al. What do you say?
Anytime.
We can talk about tacos. We could be the taco podcast.
We can have them bring us food.
So I don't know if we lost our media tour.
They're still waiting for us up there, so I think we're going to have to go catch up with them. Yeah. And look at that. We even have our own little escalator up out of the Sportsbook. Yes, Kevin?
Well, I'm glad we got that interview with Greg. If we can get an interview with Derek, that would be great as well.
Would be awesome.
Although Derek is going to speak to the media at 10 o'clock and make a big announcement. So we will have that live as well.
And where did we lose our tour? Well, let's go look at some more beautiful people while we get the chance. Opening night. One more time for anybody that's just tuning in. Opening night at the Circa on Fremont Street. Look at that. Las Vegas original shrimp cocktail. 99 cents, 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. at Saginaw. So those of you who want to get that old classic Vegas deal of shrimp cocktail, you got to get that power nap in, or else just party really late, one or the other.
How much is it if it's not 3 to 5 a.m.?
It is $11, the other 22 hours per day.
All right. Well, as you know, Al, you're a food writer. The Golden Gate is the one that pioneered the 99-cent shrimp cocktail.
And the Golden Gate pioneered the 99-cent shrimp cocktail. It was there for 50-some years. I forget. We have it in the article that you can find on the RJ. But this is actually the same recipe, same cocktail sauce recipe that was from the Golden Gate. When the Golden Gate pioneered it, they started it off at 50 cents for a shrimp cocktail. It was like that for years and years and years. Eventually raised it to 99 cents. Did that through when Dupar's moved into the Golden Gate. From California, Dupar's came in. They took over the shrimp cocktail deal. And then when Dupar's closed, the 99-cent shrimp cocktail went away from Fremont Street for a little while. So from 3 a.m. tonight, at 3 a.m. tonight, the first 99-cent shrimp cocktail in several years will be served on Fremont Street.
All right, my friend.
And here's the rest of our team.
Here's the rest of our media crew. Well, we can interview Chase Stevens. Chase, RJ photographer extraordinaire. Look for his photos on the front page tomorrow in the RJ and online at reviewjournal.com. Chase, how do you get those pictures?
I don't know. I do my best and I try to capture the moments I see, and that's about it.
Okay.
He's so humble. I just do what I do. He sounds like one of those athletes who just won the World Series. How'd you do it? Oh, I just do what I do.
He just does his thing, man, and he does it well.
Well, maybe your LA Dodgers, Chase, are going to win the World Series tonight, maybe.
Yeah,
I don't want to jinx them. They're ahead. They could win it all tonight. And well, I don't know where our media rep is. Yeah, why don't we quit right now, and then we're going to regroup with our media tour. I got to find our media rep. So, okay, we're going to end this right now. Al and I are going to find our media tour. Check in with us. We still have to show you Stadium Swim, and Al really wants to show you the Project Barbecue, which is outside on Fremont Street. So we're going to see that, and we might see that later, actually. because we're going to have a long break between the VIP party, which actually you could stay for the VIP party, but I can't. And then we're going to come back at 9:30 to get Derek Stevens' major announcement at 10 p.m. So tune in a little while. Thanks for watching.